Lisa Manini here. This week I want to talk about how to get unstuck in business, because we all get stuck. At some point we're really unsure about what choice to make, and it could be from a plan that's maybe not going as well as we anticipated, or maybe it's a fear of the unknown. Maybe that's keeping us from the decision. Well, when we're confused, what happens is we become mentally paralyzed, and we often look at the solution in this or that. Well, when you look at just this or that, it causes a rise in your fear or anxiety, even your frustration. And the reason people get stuck is because they're only looking at two options, this or that. When our minds get fixed in a this or that scenario, our creative juices actually stop. Well, we can get those juices flowing again if we consider how things can be integrated. And when you're stuck in a this or that scenario, just ask yourself, how could I combine the options? Because sometimes by integrating or taking pieces of both options, you actually find a brand new alternative that works. One of my clients, a healthcare administrator, looked at the and concept in her life. Now, she was married and she spent a lot more time at work than she actually did with her family, her husband and her daughter. And she realized one day that she wanted to start this home-based business, but initially she just couldn't imagine, how do I do both? So with my help, she developed a written exit strategy, and from her day job that would take her into her business. And each day she took small steps to grow her home-based business. Now, each evening she and her daughter had a chance to bond by working through the business. Now, for a while she continued with her full-time administrator position, and her coworkers would make fun of her as she was creating her side business, and to her this was her and solution. Now, by working through her exit strategy, though, she noticed she spent quality time with her daughter and then eventually replaced her income as an administrator. Now, that day came when she walked into the organization and announced her resignation to everyone's surprise. And she was really excited. She was excited for the flexibility that business ownership had brought her and actually improved her work-life balance. She also realized the amount of growing support that she received from other people that she met who were also involved in the home products business that she was in. One thing was certain: if she never considered this and that, she would have stayed working in that dead-end job. And instead, she built a business she loved. Now, many entrepreneurs make the mistake of thinking that they have to take extreme measures by quitting their day job and then starting up a business. Well, oftentimes, though, you can work through your and solution. Now, another client was really stuck in defining what kind of business she should start. And she vacillated between two types of businesses that had a common link. Now, using what was her innate talent of public speaking, she just had a gift for that. Now, at first, she couldn't see this link. And then I simply asked her to consider the and solution. And it was like suddenly that light bulb went on. And she identified that common denominator in both options, adding them into her business model, which brought her multiple income streams. The and solution can be applied in many scenarios: negotiating a contract where there's a deadlock, reaching team consensus, even making a decision. So when you take yourself out of that this or that and look at an and option, you come up with a new solution. So where in your life could you use the and solution? I'm Lisa Manini, and until next week, create a great life. Bye now.